Oklahoma, where I'm from, the Chili Bowl is the biggest race that we have. The Chili Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
Are you wanting your business to stand out? Well, now is the time to get torqued. Torque Graphics in Greenville is your one-stop shop for everything in the graphic design world. Josh Myers can take your business to the next level. Torque Graphics specializes in screen printing for your business, your hobby, or just you. Torque Graphics can even take care of all your motorsports needs. For top quality products, affordable pricing, and great customer service, call Torque Graphics today.
Hey guys, it's Ivis
I'm Bethany
from 107 Tire and Service Center, your neighborhood Federated Car Care Center. We like to thank everyone that has purchased tires from us and has had their car fixed here. We do appreciate your business. As everybody knows, if we pull together, we get through this. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Kabang Energy Candy contains 100% of vitamins B6, B12, and C plus ginseng. And the best part is no caffeine. Kabang Energy Candy is sold everywhere, including participating Walgreens. Kabang Energy Candy, it's bangalicious.
If you want to take your business or your iRacing car to the next level, check out Milder Media and Design. They strive to offer high-quality graphic art from anything from logos for your business to skins for your iRacing simulations. They can do it all. Check them out on Facebook at Milder Media and Design, proud sponsor of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series.
Welcome once again, race fans, here tonight to the Turn 3 Racing Network Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics hits the fast dirt track at Charlotte, here for the World 100, presented to you by ShowMeDirt.com. Man, I tell you what, it's been one heck of a season so far here tonight. Gonna wrap things up, the season finale. Chase Wascom able to walk away, wrap up the championship with a win. Last time we were at the track, Wascom has been on fire all season here in the inaugural season of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Torque Graphics. Heck of a job by Wascom to wrap up that championship. Let's see if he can get the job done once again and walk into victory lane. We'll have to wait to see how all of that shakes out. By the end of the night, Wascom is on is on pace to, I believe, have 8 wins this season. So big-time things coming out of that camp. We'll have to wait to see if the rest of the field can catch up with him tonight and keep him out of victory lane. With all that being said, checking in once again on the YouTube side of things. Thank you all for joining us here tonight on the Turn 3 Racing Network. I am Darkside Dave in the Cave here in the Turn 3 Racing Network booth, bringing you all the great racing action live here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Hot laps underway, practice session 15 minutes remaining. Speed chart's gonna scroll through the top of the screen for you. Jacob Lassiter sitting on top of the speed charts right now with a quick time of a 15:77, 15:83 for Trevor Collins. Hunter Marvel sitting right there third on the speed charts, tied with the same time of 15:83 as Trevor Collins. So both of those drivers right there on top of each other as far as the speed charts are concerned. Brian Voiles in fourth, fifth. Dustin Kenyon, Justin Sick in his 17 machine out there in sixth place right now. Cody Early, seventh on the speed charts. Matthew Setzer sitting eighth right now. Cody Terry, Chase Wascom, as well as Brandon Bender out there, able to jump out on track with their group hot laps. So we'll see how a few of these drivers shake out before we get set and ready to go on over into our Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award. Big shout out to Kabang Energy Candy, #1 energy candy in the world, sponsoring this year's Pole Award Fastest Qualifier. We do appreciate their hard work all season long, not just with the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, but also here at the Turn 3 Racing Network. So big shout out to Kabang Energy Candy for all that they've done and will do in the future. Great stuff. If you haven't had a chance, go by your local CVS, Walgreens, pick some up, and I promise you, you'll put that Red Bull right on down. Looks like we've got about 11 or 12 cars here tonight for the season finale, the World 100 here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com, your place to see photos and videos from dirt tracks in the Southwest Missouri and the surrounding areas. If you have an event you want help promote it, simply check them on out over there at ShowMeDirt.com. And man, oh man, I tell you what, as the time begins to click on off, the track gonna open up here momentarily for all the drivers. So the track's gonna be a very, very busy place here very, very shortly. Jacob Lassiter goes to the top of the board, 1577, 1578 right there for Brian Voiles. So heck of a job by Voiles to get out there and get some extra out of the car. Cody Terry, 1581, tied with Justin Sick right now with a 1581. Both of those drivers sitting inside the top 5 as far as speed charts are concerned here in hot laps. And you know what, I tell you what, let's go on out there with the driver of that 25 machine. Let's see if we can't get an onboard camera shot here inside the cockpit. Watch as those hands work. Watch Cody Terry drive this 25 machine around this great dirt racing facility, the dirt track at Charlotte. Man, oh man, I think it's, I personally think it's better than the big boy track across the street, but, you know, hey, that's just my opinion. Looks like Terry's going to bring it back to pit road. Looks like a few other drivers going to get ready to go back on out on the track here momentarily. Looks like Trevor Collins out there. I believe that maybe Jacob Lassiter and Brian Voiles also out there on track. Yes, it is. So I tell you, well, let's go down now trackside. Keep our eye on that 41 of Brian Voiles. as we continue to watch the 41 of Brian Voiles make his way around this great racing facility here at the dirt track at Charlotte. 75 laps here scheduled in tonight's official race distance. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we keep it real over here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Grafixs. The short track Saturday night style of things. Nobody liking caution laps, so caution laps do not count here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Grafixs. A little bit of changes for the 2021 season. I apologize. Qualifying going to go away. We're going to set the feature events field through just solely through the heat races. There will be a last chance qualifier as well next year. So some big things coming out of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. You can find them right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, not just right now or in the past, but coming up in the future. Proud home of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. My goodness, I want to thank each and every one of you that has joined us all throughout the season. It has been an absolute pleasure to call these races here for you week in and week out, and it is going to be absolutely tremendous next season when we get things kicked off once again. Going to take a short little break over the Halloween and Thanksgiving, Christmas, and holidays, and we'll hit the track there shortly after the new year. Can't wait to see all the drivers back on track. Can't wait to see you all back in the chat. If you haven't already, go ahead and throw these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, smash the bell over there on the right-hand side, getting notified anytime we go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, whether it's myself, Darkside Dave in the cave, or anybody else back at the Turn 3 Racing Network headquarters. Muth in the booth, Chris Legue, whether it's Rick, Al, Big Al, the Outlaw, KR Stolfus, Danny Valenzuela, any of the guys back at the home offices. We do appreciate each and every time you join us live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. And head on over to the Facebook page. Find yourself some of our Turn 3 gear. Promise you, the swag is for real. It's great. I promise you that. Now out there on track, the 3 of Cody Early trying to move up through the speed charts. Cody sitting right now 8th on the speed charts with just 7.5 minutes remaining here in hot laps. Hot laps doesn't necessarily carry over into the race, so you can be a little bit off pace here in hot laps, maybe trying some different lines, different steering boxes. Then you'll have your shot to go out there and snatch the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award. Then we'll get set to fire things off and ready to go with our heat races here tonight. The Milner Media in Design heat races going to put on a show as well. So that is going to be a heck of a job. Going to be awesome. Do want to thank Milner Media and Design for joining us all season long. Going to be returning next year as well. So big shout out to Milner Media and Design. For all your iRacing wraps graphics needs, check out Milner Media and Design on Facebook.com. Another driver out there on track right now, Hunter Marvel. There you see him. His 91 machine seems to be hooked up. Up into the wall. Dustin Kenyon into the wall for just a moment. Looks like the 91 going to bring it to pit road. So we'll go back out there now, take a look. And actually, that was Matthew Setzer that got onto the wall just a little bit in his 18 machine. As we have just about 6 minutes remaining here in hot laps. Time ticking away. These drivers are going to have to make their final few adjustments and get ready to go out there and see if they can't put down the quick time in the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award session. And yeah, with that being right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away from the track for just a brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Kabang Energy Candy contains 100% of vitamins B6, B12, and C plus ginseng. And the best part is no caffeine. Kabang Energy Candy is sold everywhere, including participating Walgreens. Kabang Energy Candy, it's bangalicious.
Back trackside as the final few minutes wind on down here in Hot Laps. Drivers shaking the cars down for the final time, getting ready to go, getting set to fire things off here to begin the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award session. And it is going to be fast. It is going to be furious, no pun intended. Only 3 minutes for these drivers to lay down their quickest time. As of right now, looks like Jacob Lassiter has done a fine job of that. 15:71 for Lassiter. Hunter Marvel with a 15:77, 15:78 for Brian Voiles. 15:81 tying Cody Terry and Justin Sick together with that 15:81, 15:83 for Cody Early. 15:84 Dustin Kenyon. Matthew Setzer with a 15:94 rounding out the field for drivers that have took a timed lap here in Hot Laps. 2.5 minutes remaining. So we're just going to sit back and enjoy a little bit of the sights and sounds here for just a brief moment. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can't get a quick word in. Let's see if he is out on track. And it looks like he is on track, so we're not going to break in to the race communications. Going to keep that clear for the time being. Let these drivers finish out what they've got their hands full of right now. And as we continue to watch these drivers make their final few laps here in this Hot Lap session, want to give a big shout out to a few of the sponsors here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Big shout out to Jekyll Controls for all your top of the line control panels and iRacing button boxes. Check out Jekyll Controls on Facebook.com. 107 Tire and Service Center, your Federated Car Care Center in Greenville, Tennessee. Big shout out to 107 Tire and Service Center sponsoring the Rookie of the Year award here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Big thank you to the 107 and Tire Service Center group. A lot of work behind the scenes from them this season. So big shout out and thank you for all that you have done all throughout the year. Torqued Graphics, our title sponsor of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. For all your motorsport swag and team gear, there's only one, Torqued Graphics. Get torqued, get noticed, find them on Facebook. And there you seen it, the final few seconds ticking away here in our Hot Lap sessions. Things getting ready to get kicked off here in the Kabang Energy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award session. Gonna be very, very fast. We'll try to bring you as many drivers as we possibly can, because it is, it is going to be very, very fast. These drivers all gonna hit pit road, then get right out there on track. Trevor Collins jumping right out there in his 7 machine. Gonna see if he can't put it on top of the speed charts. Looks like Cody Early, Jacob Lassiter, Matthew Setzer, Hunter Marvel, and Cody Terry all out on their qualifying times. First time lap's going to be turned in here just in a second. Looks like Trevor Collins going to go top of the speed charts for the moment. Nobody else crossing the line just yet. Justin Sick, Cody Early, Brian Voiles all crossing the line. Cody Terry now crossing the line. Hunter Marvel. Tell you what, let's go out there with Dustin Kenyon here in just a few seconds. Let Ooh, Collins gets a little sideways on that second time lap. The 00 now of Dustin Kenyon on his timed laps. Jacob Lassiter sitting on top of the speed charts. 15:75 quick time for the 51. Dustin Kenyon's second time lap. Where can he shake out? Good enough for 7th right now. Can he improve? Doesn't look like he's going to go any higher. Now we'll check in with Chase Wascom. That 19, he's been fast all season, slotted 4th for the first time lap. Second time lap, crossing the stripe. No improvement for Wascom. He stays 4th. Only Dave Wadziger is out there on track. That 16 machine trying to improve his 8th place spot right now. Not going to be able to jump any higher. Looks like he's trending a little bit to the wrong side of things. And down and away he goes. Not going to be able to knock off Jacob Lassiter. So Lassiter going to walk away with the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award here tonight in the World Championship. Live here from the Dirt Track at Charlotte, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Looks like Wadziger gonna make a few extra practice laps out here, taking advantage of nobody else being on the track. Smart man, smart move right there. Get a little bit more used to the way the car's feeling. Can't fault him for that one. That is for sure heck of a move. Smart play as qualifying finally comes to a close. Walking away with the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award, Jacob Lassiter. Now to bring you your starting lineup for Heat Race number 1. Being brought to you by Milner Media and Design. For all your iRacing wraps and graphics needs, check out Milner Media and Design on Facebook. Your starting lineup being brought to you by Damian Patton Real Estate. If you're looking for a home, trying to find a home, let Damian make your next home your forever home. Damian Patton Real Estate. Your starting lineup for Heat Race number 1, Jacob Lassiter, your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award winner, gonna start in that top spot inside lane. Row number 1 to his outside, the 25 of Cody Terry. Row number 2, the 3 of Hunter Marvel, and the 4 of Dustin Kenyon. Lining up in the third row, the 17 of Justin Sick. And rounding out the field here in Heat Race number 1, being brought to you by Milner Media and Design, the 18 of Matthew Setzer. I do want to correct myself. The man lining up in the 4th spot, Dustin Kenyon, he's in the 00, not in the number 4. I seen the number 4th spot, and yeah, that kind of rolled out of my tongue, but nonetheless, that Chevy Silverado pace truck gonna get down and out the way. We're set to fire things off for the first time here tonight at the Dirt Track at Charlotte in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt. Graphics, things ready to go. Lassiter bringing the field to the restart line. Green flag flies here for the first time tonight in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series World Championship race, brought to you by ShowMeDirt.com. Lassiter battling with Terry. Terry up there running that high line right now, not quite on the cushion, not quite up there next to that wall just yet. Catfishing right now, the 51 of Lassiter making that inside lane work. It's going to be a tough job for Terry to get the... Oh my goodness, and just like that, good run through 3 and 4, put Terry to the lead. Cody Terry still ripping the lip up there in the high lane, not right next to the wall just yet, but he is right there trying to make it happen. And here comes Lassiter back to the inside. Lassiter taking the Kabang Energy Fastest Qualifier Award. And he is having none of it right now, saying, yeah, I was the fastest, and I'm going to continue to be the fastest. Made the pass, and now walks away from that 25. Terry right there, still fresh on the trail, hot on the heels, trying to get back up there, see if he can't take that top spot back away from Jacob Lassiter. Terry running in second. Third, Justin Sick, Hunter Marvel fourth. Dustin Kenyon fifth, rounding out the field here in heat race number 1, being brought to you by Milner Media and Design, Matthew Setzer. Two laps remaining here in heat race number 1. Your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award winner, Jacob Lassiter, continues to lead this heat race, coming to the line. Last time, white flag for Lassiter through 1 and 2, catfishing on the bottom. Cody Terry's not going to catch him, not going to have a chance. Lassiter smooth and easy into 3 out of 4, coming to the stripe. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Jacob Lassiter walks away with the checkered flag here in the Milner Media and Design heat race number 1. Big shout out to Milner Media and Design for all they have done all season long, sponsoring each and every heat race here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. And with that being said, we're set to go in heat race number 2, sponsored by Milner Media and Design. Looks like the field is getting to the starting grid, so we'll bring you your starting lineup, being brought to you by Damian Patton Real Estate. If you're looking for a home, trying to find a home, let Damian make your next home your forever home. Damian Patton Real Estate. And your starting lineup for heat race number 2 looks a little something like this. The 7 of Trevor Collins gonna line up top spot inside row number 1, just to his outside. Your season champion, the 15 of Chase Wascom. Lining up inside row number 2, the 41 of Brian Voiles. The 16 of Dave Wadziger, and gonna line up just beside Voiles. Row number 3 inside the 3 of Cody Early. And rounding out the field here in heat race number 2, being brought to you by Milner Media and Design, the 22 of Brandon Bender. Well, that's it. The field is set and ready to fire off. Once again, pace truck lights are off. We'll go green flag racing this time by, man oh man, it is gonna be another great heat race here at the dirt track at Charlotte. And I tell you what, we may see if we can't get a moment or two to go down trackside. See if we can't get you a few onboard camera shots in this second heat race. Your onboard camera sponsor in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Big shout out to Jekyll Controls for all that they have done. Field coming to the green flag in the air, on the gas. Collins on the bottom. Wascom trying to make the top work. We seen in heat race number 1, Cody Terry made that top side work for the first few laps. Then that bottom prevailed with Jacob Lassiter walking away with the heat race win. And now you see Wascom making that high line work once again. And Wascom now takes over the lead of heat race number 2. Trevor Collins trying to make that bottom lane work, trying to catfish around here. But here comes Wadziger to the bottom. That's going to force Collins to the top. Collins giving the room. Here comes Wadziger once again down there catfishing. Oh, and up into the 7. That's going to push Collins and up to the wall and losing a spot. The 41 of Brian Voe is going to make his way by. Now the 7 trying to fight back, trying to get that spot back. Oh, almost catching that tire down there next to the grass. Cody Early now making the pass on Trevor Collins as Collins falls through the field. Meanwhile, back at the front of this 6-car heat race number 2, being brought to you by Milner Media and Design, Chase Wascom continues to lead after starting outside row number 1. The 16 of Dave Watziger has improved from third up to second. Heck of a job by him so far in this heat race, and he has not let Wascom get away. Wascom seems to be a little bit off pace here tonight. Doesn't seem to have the quickness in the car that we have seen out of him all throughout the season. We'll have to wait to see if maybe Wascom might be sandbagging a little bit here. Maybe not be showing the field everything that he's got. Final lap, white flag flies. Field halfway down this short backstretch. Back down into turn number 3. There you see it, the 15 of Wascom crossing the line first. Winner, heat race number 2. That has got to be, I believe, his 7th or 8th different heat race wins so far this season. Heck of a job out there by Chase Wascom. Now that your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award session has been in the book, Jacob Lassiter walking away with that coveted prize and award. Also walking away with a heat race win. Lassiter doing a fine job visiting Victory Lane twice here tonight so far. I tell you what, let's see if we can't grab a word or two in with the driver that took the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award winner and also walked away with the win in heat race number 1. Jacob Lassiter. It's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Dave. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy, loud and clear, man. Heck of a job out there, man. You got the Fastest Qualifier Pole Award. Was able to retake the lead in your heat race and walk away with a heat win. How's the car feeling? Do you think you got what it takes to walk away in victory lane at the end of tonight's World Championship?
Man, I hope so. We've been scratching and clawing trying to get a win this year, and we've been close, just come up short. Chase won his heat race. It's really going to come down to if he makes a lot of mistakes. I think we can run with him, but he don't make a lot of mistakes, and we'll just have to kind of wait and see how the 75 laps go. With low car count, I don't think we'll have a whole lot of cautions, so it could be some good racing. But yeah, I come up a little too much on Cody in the heat race there. I hated to do that. I drove in way too deep and slid up the track, so I appreciate him not wrecking me.
All right, Jacob. Well, a heck of a job, not just tonight, but all season long. It's been a pleasure calling action with you out there on the track. So before we let you go and climb back in the car and get ready to go here and shake down the car in your warm-up session, you want to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous, thank anybody on the side of that car?
I just got to thank Team DTJ and Charlie Milner and Milner Media Design for the wraps. Got to thank you guys for broadcasting this deal all year, and Cody for putting it on, and hopefully we can finish strong.
All right, my man. Well, good luck and elbows up. All right, there you have it. A few words from the driver walking away with the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award, as well as a heat win in the Milner Media and Design Heat Race number 1. Heck of a job out there by Jacob Lassiter. And now we'll see if we can't get in a word or two with the driver that won heat race number 2. Let's see if we can't dial up that heat 2 winner. Chase Wascom, it's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, my man. I know you already got the championship in the bag, but does that make the heat race win any does it mean any less, or does walking away in victory lane here tonight, should you be able to pull off a win here tonight, does it take any of the glory away from it?
Oh, not at all. That heat race wins, they ain't easy to come by, and that's just more motivation and kind of helps out you more, for the future. And hopefully we can capitalize and win another one. But if not, I ain't gonna say I'll be satisfied and happy, but still be kind of upset about it. But hopefully we can win.
Well, Chase, my man, it's been a fantastic season for you. It's been a great watching you week in and week out, whether it's in the qualifying session, the heat sessions, or the feature event. You've been fast all season long, my man. It has been an absolute pleasure to watch you out there racing this year and walk away with the championship. So congratulations with that. Before we let you go, though, and climb back in the car to shake it down here in the warm-up session, would you like to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous, thank anybody on the side of that car?
Oh man, thank you, and it's been fun. I'll get lucky a lot to win those races. It ain't just as easy as it makes it look, for sure. Thank Turn 3 Racing Network for broadcasting this. Cody for putting this on with Torque Graphics. Milner and Media Design for the paint. Shout out to my girlfriend for letting me do this and watch the kids when we get to race. And I got a few family and friends watching, and thank y'all for joining in much as y'all did throughout the year. Hopefully we can capitalize and get us another one.
All right, my man. Well, good luck. Elbows up.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, there you have it. Some few words from Heat Race number 2 winner, Chase Wascom. Wrapping up the championship last time he was at the track. So tonight's just kind of, let's see if I can pad the stats just a little bit more here in the inaugural season in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics. For all your motorsports swag in team gear, there's only one Torque Graphics. Get torqued, get noticed. And with a few minutes remaining here in the warm-up session, we're going to step away from the track for just a brief moment, pay a few of the bills, and then head down trackside for our pre-race festivities and the singing of the national anthem. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with all your green flag racing action for your feature event, the World Championship 100, presented to you by ShowMeDirt.com, live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Kabang Energy.
Are you wanting your business to stand out? Well, now is the time to get torqued. Torque Graphics in Greenville is your one-stop shop for everything in the graphic design world. Josh Myers can take your business to the next level. Torque Graphics specializes in screen printing for your business, your hobby, or just you. Torque Graphics can even take care of all your motorsports needs. For top quality products, affordable pricing, and great customer service, call Torque Graphics today.
Hey guys, it's Ivis
I'm Bethany.
from 107 Tire and Service Center, your neighborhood Federated Car Care Center. We like to thank everyone that has purchased tires from us and has had their car fixed here. We do appreciate your business. As everybody knows, if we pull together, we get through this. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Kabang Energy Candy contains 100% of vitamins B6, B12, and C, plus ginseng. And the best part is, no caffeine. Kabang Energy Candy is sold everywhere, including participating Walgreens. Kabang Energy Candy, it's bangalicious.
If you want to take your business or your iRacing car to the next level, check out Milder Media and Design. They strive to offer high-quality graphic art from anything from logos for your business to skins for your iRacing simulations. They can do it all. Check them out on Facebook at Milder Media and Design, proud sponsor of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's but stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Backtrack side, you wanted it, you got it. 4 wide salute from your pro late model Dirt Series drivers. We're set to kick off the World Championship live here from the dirt track at Charlotte. 4 wide salute, beautiful sight to see for all you race fans tuning in. This is the driver's way to salute you, show you their appreciation for joining them each and every time they hit the track. Drivers now going to get to their starting spots, and we will get set to fire things off for the first time here tonight. Your starting lineup looks like this. Well, maybe I can show you the starting grid. For some reason, starting grid not wanting to display at this point in time. Nonetheless, starting inside row number 1, your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award winner, Jacob Lassiter. Just to his outside, the 15 of Chase Wascom, Dave Wadziger in third, Cody Terry fourth, Justin Sick will line up in a 5th, 6th place. Will go to Brian Voyle, 7th, Dustin Kenyon, Cody Early lining up in 8th, 9th place. Will go to Matthew Setzer, Trevor Collins lining up in the 10th position, 11th, Brandon Bender, in 12th, Hunter Marvel. Not quite sure what went on with that, why it would not display it, but we're going to go ahead and look over that, look by that, as these drivers get set to fire things off here tonight. Lap count does have a few laps on it with the 4 wide salute that these drivers like to bring to you. Now the Chevy Silverado Pace Truck down and away will get set to fire things off for the first time here tonight in your feature race, the World Championship, being sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Lining up inside row, your pole sitter, Jacob Lassiter, hits the grass, green flag flies. Lassiter digging on the bottom. He's got Cody Terry just behind him. Chase Wascom at the top, digging 3 wide off of 2. Down into 3, Terry catfishing way at the bottom. Wascom has made the top work, and around Lassiter he goes. Contact between Lassiter and Cody Terry. Terry almost gets sideways. More cars with trouble behind them. Wadziger gets lifted. The 3 of Cody Early trying to make the bottom work. Sideways coming off a 4. Wascom begins to step away from the field at the front as Lassiter slots in the 2nd spot. Big mix up here for the 3rd place. Cody Terry, Dave Wadziger, and Justin Sick continue to battle it out. Cody Terry has the advantage right now, catfishing on the bottom. Here comes Wadziger. Wadziger dropping the spot to Justin Sick. Sick moves into fourth. Right behind Wadziger, you can find the 41 of Brian Voiles. Trevor Collins right there in the 7 as well. Cody Early now settling in at the top spot. He is sitting just behind the 7 of Trevor Collins. Catfishing down there on the bottom. Dustin Kenyon trying to make the spot up. Door check with the 3 off of 2. Going to go back up at the front. Look at your race leader, Chase Wascom, as he continues to work the high line. Looks like that may be the fast way around this track right now, as Wascom has got about a half a second over Lassiter. But Lassiter making that bottom lane work. Not quite all the way on the bottom. He's got about a half a lane before he gets right next to those inside tire barriers. But now you can see him dropping a little bit closer to that grass line through 3 and 4, trying to make up some time on Wascom. Good work through the entry and center of 1 and 2. Lassiter makes up a ton of time. Battle for first and second, battle for third and fourth. Wascom and Lassiter, Terry and Sick. Gonna check back in with this battle for third, fourth, and fifth. Being carried on with Cody Terry, Justin Sick, Dave Wadziger, Trevor Collins. He's right there knocking on the door of a top 5 as well. There you see him in that 7 machine digging on the bottom of the racetrack. Track's starting to get a little slicked over. You can see the rubber slowly starting to work itself in to the racing line, especially on the entry. There you see a little bit through the center. This racetrack is gonna change. 13 laps into the 75 laps scheduled in the official race distance, and it looks like we've got a driver down onto pit road. Matthew Setzer has to hit pit road. Tough break for him and his crew. The 18 machine struggled a little bit there, and Happy Hour seemed to find a rhythm through the qualifying session in heat races, but unfortunately looking like parts breaking on the car, going down onto pit road, fixing that as we speak. Chase Wascom continues to lead Lassiter. Gonna cross the line right now, take lap 17, or I should say lap 16. I apologize, getting ahead of myself. Out of the 75 scheduled in the official race distance. Short track Saturday night style racing here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt Grafixs. Caution laps do not count, but we haven't needed that so far here tonight in the feature race at the Dirt Track at Charlotte in the World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. As Wascom continues to lead this race, now the lead stretching to just under that 1 second mark. Lassiter slowly losing touch. We'll check in as this battle continues to rage on for third, fourth, and fifth. Cody Terry, Justin Sick, Dave Wadziger, they are still mixing it up with each other, and all these drivers still catfishing down there on the bottom. It looks like the bottom is the preferred lane for that 25 as well as the 16 of Sick. As Wascom continues to stretch his lead, that lead now just over the 1 second mark. Jacob Lassiter has about a 1.5 second lead over Cody Terry, but Terry is enthralled in a battle for that third spot. Justin Sick sitting right there trying to take the spot away, dives it down into the corner just a little bit deeper as he's trying all he can to take that third spot away. Dave Watzinger now trying to close the distance as well, sitting right there. Oh, trouble for the 18 machine, off pace. Oh my goodness. Also trouble out there tonight for that 91 of Hunter Marvel. Unfortunately for Marvel, he was not able to make the starting grid. Looks like some mechanical issues has relegated him out of tonight's race. And man, I tell you, those two drivers at the front of the field, they have kind of stepped away, but this battle right here is not disappointing one bit. 3-car battle for third place. Cody Terry, Justin Sick, Dave Watzinger still continue to mix it up. Still, all of these drivers continuing to run the low to middle lane. Now Watzinger goes all the way to the top, pushing the lip up next to that outside wall. And we'll continue to watch these drivers search for some grip up there at the top lane, and you'll see these drivers begin to slowly migrate either very, very close to that grass line, or you're going to slowly see them migrate to the top of the track. Some drivers prefer to drive the bottom of the track. Some prefer hanging it out there with that right rear right out next to that outside wall, keeping the momentum up. And just like that, you've seen it happen with the momentum. Dave Watzinger taking the spot away from Justin Sick, put Watzinger into fourth, Sick back to fifth. Cody Terry has done an amazing job holding off both of these very hungry drivers. This battle has continued to rage on since the drop of the green flag here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Oh, Cody Terry into the wall. Oh my goodness, we've seen it happen on screen. Cody Terry into the outside wall, and around he goes. Ooh. And there you've seen it once again. Cody Terry with some contact with that outside wall. Right there where the track splits, right there where the cars come in and off the track. Ooh, tough break there for Cody Terry. Looks like he's going to have himself a long wait to get back onto the track. My goodness. Tough break for that 22 of Cody Terry. There you see him down there on pit road. That is going to shake up the standings at the front of the field. And whew, my goodness. That was a heck of a first run, heck of a beginning run to the night here tonight. Over half of the race already in the books for these Pro Late Model Dirt Series drivers. And I'm telling you, the second half here after this caution could go by just as quick. Will Lassiter be able to stay with Wascom on this restart, force an early mistake, and maybe catch Wascom off guard and put him back behind a few cars and make him drive up through the field? We'll have to wait to see if that happens, or if Wascom's able to skate away from the field. We'll find out this time by as Wascom brings the field back to the restart line. Field double file for the restart. And here we go. Drivers make their way off of turn 4. On the gas, Wascom away. Green flag flies once again here at the dirt track at Charlotte in the World 100, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Lassiter still in second. He's got Watzinger and Sick right there digging, trying to take that spot away down there on the bottom side. Oh my goodness, close battle here. 4 drivers battling for third right now. Dave Watzinger, Justin Sick, Brian Voiles, Trevor Collins, all right there. Sick and Voiles at the top of the track. Watzinger and Collins down at the bottom. Collins jumps to the top in turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Watzinger gonna slide in on the high side as well this time through 3 and 4. I believe we have finally seen the migration. Almost the entire field up there ripping the lip. Gonna push that cushion back a little bit closer to the wall. And man, things are getting a little heated here at the front. Here comes Lassiter. Lassiter continues to heat up the gearbox of Chase Wascom, and I tell you what, let's go down on board now with our Jekyll Control in-car camera shot on board with the 51 of Jacob Lassiter. There you see him trying to chase down Wascom. Man, oh man, I tell you what, crazy, crazy little shot here on board as the driver rips what is that called? your visor tear off. There you go. For some reason, I kept wanting to say windscreen, and I know that's not it. Wascom continues to lead Lassiter as Lassiter has kept the heat on him. He's keeping the pressure there, just trying to force that 15 into a mistake. But Wascom staying on top of his game right now. Lassiter continues to try to make up that spot. Just behind them, Justin Sick continues to run in third. Brian Voiles in fourth. Trevor Collins fifth. Sixth goes to Brandon Bender. Dave Watziger back in seventh. Dustin Kenyon eighth. Ninth to Cody Early, and off track. After that latest incident, the 25 of Cody Terry now rejoins the field off of pit road back in the 10th position. 11th spot to Matthew Setzer. And I hate to say it this way because it's going to sound kind of mean and rude, but Lassiter needed that caution. It has closed the gap, and Lassiter is not letting Wascom walk away. This time he is right there, and they are flirting with that same cutout in the wall that caught that 25 of Cody Terry out, hung him out to dry, found himself down on pit road. Wascom flirting with it. Caution flag flies. It looks like the three of Cody Early may have been involved in this one. We'll take a look back with our turn 3 replay. Looks like Early down into 3 and 4. Got a little sideways contact out of the 18 machine. And the caution flag flies once again here at the dirt track at Charlotte in the World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Looks like Cody Early gonna bring it to pit road. Tough break for Early. As the field catches back up to the Chevy Silverado pace truck, we'll get the one to go this time by and get set to go back. Green flag racing. Field begins to get double file this time by as the Chevy Silverado pace truck lights will go off. We'll get set to go back. Green flag racing here in the World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com and the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt Grafixs. Big shout out to Dirrt Grafixs for the title sponsor all year long. Heck of a job for all the things that they have done behind the scenes here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Big shout out and a hats off to everything Dirrt Grafixs has been able to do. And we look forward to joining forces once again next year with Dirrt Grafixs. Coming to the green flag, Wascom on the bottom, Lassiter back at the top. Wascom hits the gas, Lassiter slow on the start. That's going to let Justin Sick sneak in on the bottom. Wascom slides from the bottom to the top. That's going to lose some ground as Lassiter closes right on in by the time they enter 3, coming off of 4 right there, looking to put the nose of his Pro Late model just inside that 15 of Chase Wascom. Wascom continues to lead. Oh, almost contact right there between Justin Sick and Brian Voyle. Sick trying to slide in on that high side in the 3rd spot and finally gets that position that time by. Brian Voiles now looking to go to the bottom for just a moment. Now looks right back at the top. And my goodness, the only clean car out there tonight is that 15 of Chase Wascom. And that's gotta be a good feeling because that means you were at the front of this field. 26 laps remaining here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt Grafixs World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Chase Wascom has led the most laps so far out here tonight, and caution flag flies once again here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Looks like we may have had a little bit of contact, and Cody Early looks like he may have been one of the drivers involved in this one. We'll take one more look at this. And oh, looks like Cody Terry, as well as I can't see the car number. That may have been Dave Wadziger involved with an incident with Cody Terry, and unfortunately for Cody Early's going to get caught up in that as well. We'll rejoin the field live back up at the front with your race leader Chase Wascom as he brings the field back up to the tailgate of that Chevy Silverado pace truck. We'll work ourselves under caution once again. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away for just a brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Are you wanting your business to stand out? Well, now is the time to get torqued. Dirrt Grafixs in Greenville is your one-stop shop for everything in the graphic design world. Josh Myers can take your business to the next level. Dirrt Grafixs specializes in screen printing for your business, your hobby, or just you. Dirrt Grafixs can even take care of all your motorsports needs. For top quality products, affordable pricing, and great customer service, call Dirrt Grafixs today.
And as promised, just a brief little commercial break, paying the bills here at the Turn 3 Racing Network in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt Grafixs. Chase Wascom set to fire off once again. Green flag flies here at the dirt track at Charlotte in the World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Wascom continues to push the cushion, rip the lip, and most of the drivers following suit. And you can see just how close we've gotten to that outside wall. Drivers flirting with those cutouts. Oh, very close on exit for Wascom. Great start that last time on the restart by Chase Wascom. He was able to open up a pretty decent lead over Justin Sick. Jacob Lassiter has lost that second spot to Sick. Sick into the wall. That's going to let Lassiter catch back up. Staying at the top. Lassiter rips the lip right behind Sick. Here comes Brian Voiles. Trevor Collins catfishing, gets a great run out of 2. Now back to the top through 3 and 4 goes Voiles. Here comes Trevor Collins at the bottom, ripping it. Once again at the top goes Voiles. Collins trying to catfish, trying to make it work. Just not quite having the grip down there at the bottom that he needs. The grip is there. In 3 and 4, he makes up the time. Looks like Collins loses a little bit of ground in the exit of 1 and 2 here as he continues to try to run down that 41 of Brian Voiles for that 4th position. Collins sitting right now. Last driver scored in the top 5. Still catfishing all race long. That is absolute commitment. Still catfishing at the bottom. Trevor Collins all alone. Everybody else up at the top. Right there, rubbing that right rear quarter off the wall. Dave Wadziger going to go to the bottom. He's going to venture down there, see if he can find some grip down there as he's seeing Collins able to make up some ground, just not quite able to make the pass yet. Finally making the pass. He's going to make up 2 spots. He's going to go from 5th to 3rd. Collins catfishing at the bottom, 2 spots the last lap, making the pass on Brian Voiles as well as Jacob Lassiter. Does he have enough time? Does he have enough car to get up there and take that 2nd spot away? He's digging on the bottom, still trying to make it work, closing the distance on Justin Sick. Not seeing Collins down there at the bottom. I don't think anybody's aware that Collins is running that bottom. Chase Wascom, your race leader, your season champion, still continues to lead the race, leading by 1.9 seconds, 1.5 seconds back to 3rd place runner Trevor Collins, as Collins now tries to take the 2nd spot away. He is right there. Gonna almost pull even on exit of 4 that time by. Now through the center of 1 and 2. Here comes Lassiter with a big run. Wascom continuing to push that cushion up next to that outside wall. Lap after lap, keeping it out of the wall. The concentration is there. The speed is there. Can he walk away with yet another race win here this season? We'll wait to find out. 10 laps to go this time by. Trevor Collins still catfishing, trying to make that work on the bottom, still trying to take that 2nd spot away. Jacob Lassiter sitting in 4th, Brandon Bender 5th, Brian Voiles 6th, Dave Wadziger in 7th, 8th place Cody Early, Dustin Kenyon in 9th, and Cody Terry rounds out your top 10. Caution flag flies. Looks like maybe Brandon Bender may have been involved. We'll take a look here with our turn 3 replay. Oh no, Lassiter sideways in the track. Nowhere to go for Brandon Bender. Oh my, that's going to shake up the front of the field as well. Back live at the front of the field with your race leader, Chase Wascom. Timing and scoring going to go a little bit crazy, a little bit nuts there for just a brief moment. We'll get that out of the way. That eyesore goes away for just a second. And can Wascom, can he have another great restart? Can he keep Justin Sick and the hard-charging Trevor Collins behind him? Collins making that inside lane work, making up a ton of time, a ton of ground, a few positions as well. Can he make up the next 2 positions here with just a short distance to run? It's gonna be a sprint to the end here from the dirt track at Charlotte in the World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Man, oh man, things are about to get crazy. And with Wascom going through turn number 1 right there, lighting him up on the bottom. I wonder if he's going to try the bottom. Pace truck down and away. We're set to go back. Green flag racing, single file restart. Under 10 laps to go here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Wascom hits the gas. Away we go. Green flag flies. Once again here at the dirt track at Charlotte for the World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Wascom leads the field down the backstretch into turn 3. Justin Sick digging on the bottom, blocking that run by Trevor Collins. Looks like everybody's migrated back to the bottom. Is now the time to go to the top? Will Sick go to the top? No, he stays there on the bottom. Trevor Collins, they hit the tire barriers. Collins into, oh my. I don't even know what to say. Oh my goodness. There you see it once again on the Turn 3 replay. We'll back it up one more time for you here. Back it up for you here this time by into turn number 3 and 4. There you see the contact, and Collins hits it as well. Voiles hits him. Cody Early comes and tags Justin Sick as well. That's going to shake up the front again here at the end of tonight's race. And the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics will rejoin the front of the field with your race leader, Chase Wascom, as he brings the field back up behind that Chevy Silverado pace truck. And with the single file restarts, will Wascom choose to bring the field to the start back on the bottom, or will he restart this race at the top? We seen everybody stayed at the bottom. Is this the time to make up the time at the top of the track? Rip the lip, push that cushion a little closer to the wall. We'll have to wait and see if anybody's brave enough to take that task on. We'll go green flag racing this time by Chevy Silverado, already down on pit road. Wascom bringing the field off of turn 4 to the starting line. Green flag flies once again here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Wascom off to a great start, up at the top, but down at the bottom, here comes Voiles. Wascom looks like he may have gotten away for now, but Voiles and Wadziger digging on the bottom. Can they catfish their way to victory lane? Wascom seeing that bottom coming. He chops that line off going into turn 1 that time by. Now going to run the bottom in 3 and 4 once again, taking the fast line away. Will Voiles try to venture to the top? We'll see in turn number 1 this time. Wascom goes to the top. Voiles goes to the middle. Wadziger on the bottom. Gap opening up ever so slightly. Now 0.6 of a second separate your race leader from second place, Brian Voiles. Voiles catfishing through 3 and 4, making up time, but Wascom runs the top in 1 and 2, increasing the lead by the time they get to the backstretch. 3 laps remaining here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, and Chase Wascom almost into the wall that time by. Popsicle sticks being displayed for that 15 machine. Can he get the job done? Looks like he's got a gap. He's got a little bit of distance that he can give up. Off of turn 4, white flag flies. Final lap here tonight in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics. Through 3 and off of 4 for the final time to the line. Your race winner, the World Championship sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Your race winner, your season champion, Chase Wascom. Wascom with a phenomenal job, padding the stats just a little more, walking away with yet another race win here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Man, oh man, what a great season it has been for the driver of that 15 machine, Chase Wascom, walking away with yet another win here tonight in the season finale in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics. And as your race winner and season champion celebrates a little bit of cyclone action out of him and his machine, we're going to step away for just a brief commercial break, get things set up for our post-race interviews. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. back track side. Man, oh man, what a race we had here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics. Man, oh man, didn't disappoint one bit. We've had a chance to catch up with a few of our drivers here tonight. Let's see if we can't dial up your Rookie of the Year winner here this season in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics. Trevor Collins, it's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, my man. Heck of a race. It looked like you had something there down at the bottom, and nobody was really down there. You made up a lot of ground. And then, unfortunately, there at the end, tire barrier kind of ended the night.
Yeah, it was a tough night all night. I seemed like I was chasing a lot and ended up finding someone on the bottom and had a pretty good run going there until a caution, I think, with 8 to go. I think Justin saw us, right on his side the whole time, and on that restart, he went right to the bottom, and I had no choice but to follow him, try to wait till he made a mistake, and he made a mistake, and I was right there with him in the tire, so there's nothing we can really do about that.
Yeah, it was a rough little situation right there. Hated to see it happen, man, because you were fast and you were coming on that bottom, and I think most of the drivers, they came to the bottom when they finally realized, oh my God, I better get down there or Collins is going to make us all look stupid. It was a heck of a run, man. Heck of a job.
Yeah, thank you.
Not just a heck of a run here tonight, but a heck of a run all season long for you and your 7 crew. You set yourself apart from the rest of the rookie field very early in the season. Had a giant points lead in the Rookie of the Year standings. Tell us a little bit about how that made you feel when you found out that you wrapped up that Rookie of the Year award being sponsored by 107 Tire and Service Center. How'd you feel, and did it make racing these final few races any different for you?
Yeah, it was a pretty good feeling. I just look to be consistent every week, try to shoot for a top 5. Obviously, all of us out here want to win, but more racing for points. You got Wascom and Sick, and the rest of them always going to be running in the top 3. So you just got to kind of learn from them and do what you can. I feel like I had a pretty good year as far as top 5s, and I think that's why we got here. As far as the last few races, same thing. I just kept that same mentality. I was probably a little more aggressive just because I did have that wrapped up. Trying to get after guys that are running top 3 every week. Other than that, yeah, it was a fun year.
Well, my man, it has been an absolute pleasure watching you out there on track all season long. Unfortunately, next year, not going to be able to run for that Rookie of the Championship award. But I do expect to see you out there battling for some race wins, and look forward to seeing you next year when we hit the track. But Trevor, once again, congratulations, man. Heck of a season for you, walking away with the Rookie of the Year Championship sponsored by 107 Tire and Service Center. Before we let you go and enjoy the rest of your evening, would you like to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous, thank anybody on the side of that car?
Yeah, obviously he's not on the side of the car, but again, thanks Cody. I know he puts in countless probably hours trying to get everything together for this. Obviously doing it, without a fee, so we really appreciate that. It was real organized day in and day out. We really appreciate that. It makes things pretty smooth at the track. Also, big thanks to the rest of the drivers that made it a good season. I feel like we all got better as it went on, and we got to give all the drivers credit for that.
Absolutely, my man. Well, once again, congratulations. Great season for you, and we look forward to catching up to you at trackside when we hit the track once again next year. All right, there you have it. Some few final words from your Rookie of the Year winner, the 7 of Trevor Collins. That's going to bring us up to the man himself, the man of the hour once again, walking away with yet another race win. Chase Wascom, heck of a job, heck of a season. How you feeling, brother?
Oh, excited. Pretty excited. It's awesome.
Now, I talked to you a little bit earlier during the warm-up, and we had discussed that, you already had the season championship wrapped up and in the bags coming into tonight's race. Does that make tonight's race any better for you, knowing that, you could have came up here and just drove like a bat out of Hades, wadded it on up, and it wasn't going to change a thing for you. But you went out there, you were calm, cool, collective, had a little bit of a challenge there at one point in time, but you were able to maintain your composure, drive that thing back to the high side and keep the lead. Man, how's it feel to win yet another race?
Definitely doesn't. I knew that. I didn't even know I did have the championship points until I think it was last week or something like that or whatever. But that didn't change the aspect of coming up. I almost didn't make this race tonight, trying to get my big race car ready for this weekend. And, wasn't going to make it, but I made sure that I would make this last race. Regardless if I had the points won or not, it's still everything Cody's put on here, what you have done here. Definitely want to make it and didn't want to just come and wad it up. I want to win every time I race, whether it's this or racing a race car or RC car for granted, anything. It's in me. I want to win. I hate finishing second. That's just part of it,
Yes, sir, absolutely. I know the feeling. I don't like second, third. If it's not first, then you just don't give it to me. But it's been an absolute just pleasure. I mentioned this to you in warm-ups, Chase. It's been phenomenal to watch you out here all season long. Not just because you've been able to win so much, but just the consistency that you have week in and week out is hands down second to none. Congratulations once again on a great season. Multiple wins. I've lost count as of now on how many times you've went to victory lane. But the most important thing, you walked away with the season champion. Your name gets to go down in the history books as the very first champion in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics. So hats off once again. Big congratulations, Chase. Before we let you go and celebrate the night away, would you like to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous?
Hey, just remember when that first race or second race, whatever, you kind of was doubting me, see if I could keep the consistency up or whatever. But I just want to shout out to you, Turn 3 Racing Network, for broadcasting this. Cody, for all the hard work at Torque Graphics coming on board for this Pro Late Model Series. Shout out to all the guys that stayed and ran, and it's been a blast. It's anybody's night, any given night, anything can go wrong. Wi-Fi, internet, anything can happen. Power go out. So a lot of cars still play in favor, not just if somebody's a little bit better than you or not. But shout out to my family and friends that's been tuning in, watching, and thanks to my girlfriend the most for always up to watch the kids on Wednesday nights when we run. And thank y'all.
All right, my man. Well, we'll catch up with you trackside next season.
Yes, sir. You take it easy.
All right, there you have it. Some more words from your season champion and race winner, Chase Wascom. Now we'll see if we can't get in a few words with league owner, my good buddy, Cody Early. That's right. You know the name. He joins me in the booth sometimes here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Cody, what a season it was for you in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Graphics. Heck of a field week in and week out. Heck of races, man. They have been in a blast up here in the production booth looking down on you guys. Heck of a job. Man, how you feeling about the way the season went, and how you feeling looking going forward into next year?
Yeah, man, I'll second everything as far as what you said. I had a good view of all of it because most of it was in front of me all year long. So, man, I couldn't be more pleased. We had a group that pretty much jumped in here and took a chance on a series that was just starting up. It took us about 5-6 races to really get a feel for each other, but I feel that the last 6 weeks have really showed where this series has went. We had a group of guys get together a couple of weeks ago in an invitational with some new folks that are thinking about jumping in. And I'm excited about the ones that are going to be jumping in. The schedule next year, the countdown starts now. We kick off the 2021 season at USA. It'll be the first round of speed weeks. We'll go to Volusia after that. A much tighter schedule in 2021, including a couple of 2-day shows, or actually 4 2-day shows. I know a lot of folks were kind of excited to hear that, a prelim night and then a big night after that. So I really think there's a lot of positivity going here. There's a core group of drivers now that week in and week out, I feel like, I would put this group up against anybody as far as the racing world goes here on iRacing. So I leave this season. I might not have had the best year. I might have struggled, but man, we had a great show everywhere we went. And this group, I really feel like as the year went on, got better. I felt like we learned each other, and that puts on a better show for you all on the Turn 3 Racing Network.
Yeah, man. I mean, I personally, I have had the time of my life up here calling this season for you guys. It has been an absolute pleasure, and I wouldn't have traded it in for, maybe $1 million. I like you guys, but I like being rich too. I've never been rich, but I'm sure I would like it. I'll just put that way. But can't wait for next season to start up too. It's gonna be an amazing time, Cody. Thank you for choosing Turn 3. Thank you for allowing me to bring your series to the masses. It's been a great season all across the board, man. Hats off to a great run series, and can't wait to get things started again next season.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I do want to give a shout out, of course, to Chase, man. What a champion. 7 wins this year. Dominant. He kind of got into I call it a slump. There was about 4 races he didn't pick up a win, but what a dominating year. Our rookie of the year, Trevor, he pretty much dominated the rookie group this year. So my hat's off to both of the guys that are walking away as far as champions, and all the sponsors that helped us this year. And, as you mentioned, Dave, the Turn 3 Racing Network. A good thing is you got me back in the booth with you coming up on Sunday night, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, indeed, and I have missed you, my friend.
Same goes to you, man.
All right, we'll let you go, Cody, and we'll finish things up over here on the production side. Once again, congratulations, hats off. Great season, man. Great year.
Thanks, man.
There you have it. Some few final words from Series and League owner, Turn 3's very own, Cody Early. Man, it was one heck of a season all season long. If you missed any of the action, head on over to the Turn 3 Racing Network YouTube page. You can find it right there listed. The Pro Late Model Dirt Series got its own playlist. You can check out all the great racing action anytime you want. Hear from the Pro Late Model Dirt Series drivers. Man, it was a barn burner here tonight, whether it was the heat races or this feature race. Feature race did have a little bit of interesting things go on there at the end. Some late race cautions brought the field all back together. Chase Wascom was able to walk away with the race win yet again. Win number 7 on the year for him. And it looks like the producer's pressing the button, letting me know, hey buddy, it's time to go ahead and work. So we'll give you your official race results here for the World Championship, sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. Walking away with the race win, your season champion, the 15 of Chase Wascom. Finishing tonight's race in the second position, Brian Voiles, the 16 of Dave Wadziger, gonna finish in third. Fourth place will go to the 00 of Dustin Kenyon. Fifth, the 22 of Brandon Bender. 51 of Jacob Lassiter, finishing in the 6th spot. 7 will go to Justin Sick. 8th spot goes to Cody Early in the number 3 machine. The 25 of Cody Terry gonna finish in 9th. Rounding out your top 10 and your Rookie of the Year award winner, the number 7 of Trevor Collins, finishing tonight's race in 11th. The 18 of Matthew Setzer. 91 of Hunter Marvel had mechanical issues, not able to make the grid for tonight's World Championship sponsored by ShowMeDirt.com. And he will round out the field in the 12th and final finishing spot. Once again, it has been an absolute great season here for the Pro Late Model Dirt Series powered by Torque Grafixs. Do appreciate each and every one of you joining us each and every week here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Want to give a big shout out to the series title sponsor, Torque Grafixs. Torque Grafixs for all your motorsports wagon team gear. There's only one Torque Grafixs. Get torqued, get noticed. Also want to give a big thank you and shout out to Kabang Energy Candy for the fastest qualifier poll award. Kabang Energy Candy, the #1 energy candy in the world. Also want to give a big shout out to your heat race sponsor all season long, Milner Media and Design. For all your iRacing wraps and graphics needs, check out Milner Media and Design. Also want to give a big time shout out to Damian Patton Real Estate, your starting lineup sponsor here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Damian Patton Real Estate. Looking for a home, trying to find a home? Let Damian make your future home your forever home. Damian Patton Real Estate. On another side note, Damian, if you're out there watching, listening, brother, we miss you on track. I know why you're not here, but we do miss you. We are thinking about you. And if you ever need me, you know how to find me, my man. Big shout out to Damian Patton Real Estate. Also want to give a huge shout out to 107 Tire and Service Center, your #1 and your Federated Car Care Center in Greenville, Tennessee, sponsoring this season's Rookie of the Year award. Big shout out to 107 Tire and Service Center. Also, Dyer Trucking, family owned and operated, where their goal is to meet your goal every day. Dyer Trucking. Your in-car cameras brought to you by Jekyll Controls for top-of-the-line control boxes and button boxes for iRacing. You can find them on Facebook. Check out Jekyll Controls. Want to give a big shout out also to Miller's Mudslinger. RJ has some of the most realistic die casts in the country. Do you want your iRacing late model to come to life? Well, message Miller's Mudslingers and RJ can make it happen. Miller's Mudslingers, the official diecast of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Last but not least, ShowMeDirt.com, your place to see photos and videos from dirt tracks in Southwest Missouri and surrounding areas. If you have an event you'd like them to promote or you need some help trying to promote, simply check them on out at ShowMeDirt.com. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring the night to an end for us here in the Turn 3 Racing Network production booth. Do want to give a big shout out to each and every one of you joining us each and every week. Go ahead, if you haven't already, throw these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, smash the bell over there on the right-hand side, get notified anytime we go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, whether it's myself, Darkside Dave in the Cave, or anybody else back at the Turn 3 Racing headquarters. We do appreciate each and every time you join us here tonight. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay loved. Until next time, we'll see you here on the Turn 3 Racing Network.